Hey Josh, you have to go to some blues. It's half time at Vicarage Road, and somehow, and I mean somehow, it's Watford 2, Everton 2. Watford seems to have, right in the last couple of minutes of the first half, Watford have kind of gotten the Newcastle syndrome that we had got in the last game out, and I don't know how we've gotten back into the game because, undeservedly so, they've gotten back into the game. As soon as the game started, looked at the starting lineup. I was shocked to see Sigurdsson and Iwobi in there and not Bernard. Um, I suppose some people might have been shocked that Moise Keane hasn't started. So it was DCL and Richarlison in front. I would have expected that anyway, because that's typical of Everton. You know, he gets his goal, his first goal in the last game against Newcastle, but then doesn't start the next game. That's kind of something I always expected. Um, First 5 minutes, there was good interplay by both sides, showing good intent, and a lovely play between Iwobi and Luca Dean. And Iwobi found Richarlison in the box, and he just blazed over. Such a good chance, at the very start of the game, and he blazed it over. And then another few minutes later, the Everton curse continued. The first goal for the club, syndrome, and Messina gets the first goal. He actually buried one, volleyed one home into the far corner and put Watford up. Then nearly coming on around the 28th minute mark, I don't know what Jordan Pickford was doing. He came out so far to win a ball, and he thankfully he did win the ball. But as he won it and took control of it, he was almost at the halfway line. He then put an amazing pass in and found Richarlison on the left hand side. It could have ended up nearly turning into an assist. Um, we had another chance then with Fabian Delph, who has since not had a great game. Sigurdsson looks off the board, off the pace. But around the 23rd minute, Delph had the ball and he kind of went on an amazing run. Went to two or three players, and all he had to do was do a simple pass to find not Walcott, DCL, and just completely just mistimed it. And Watford came back on the counter attack. But it was a very very good chance. We had a lot of players going forward. He could have actually gone a little bit forward, even if you dare I say so, take a shot on himself. That's how much space he had and how much time he had to pass to find DCL, but completely messed it up. We then had a so-called red VAR red card. Luca Dean wins the ball, and I don't give a shit if anyone says Luca Dean wins the ball, and obviously because of he's going through, there's a follow through. But at the end of the day, your man made the most of it. He did catch him, but at the end of the day, he won the ball first. It went to VAR for a serious foul for a red card check, and rightly so. It came back as no. Decore had a shot blocked around 35 minutes. I'm not too sure it was Mina or Holgate, but it was well blocked. And then just before half time, Yerry Mina actually gets a goal from a corner, and not from what we usually expect him to get a goal from. Usually gets these great chances from a header. But the ball came in from the corner. It kind of tumbled around the box. I think it was DCL tried to slide it home, and it came off. It kind of flicked up. It came off his chest. Watford were trying to say it came off his arm, but it came off his chest, and Yerry Mina toe poked it home for his first goal. And then, just as I'm writing down my notes for the first half reaction, I look up and it's 2-2, and another corner comes in, and he barely jumped off the ground, and he was a good bit of a distance out. He was more closer to the line, the front line of the box than anything else. But Yerry Mina got a second and headed home, and I'd say now the bookies are wondering, will Yerry Mina get a hat trick? It's just a shame he didn't get the first goal, because as I mentioned in the preview video, it was 50-1 to get the first goal. So that would have been a nice bet, and would have been eating me words if he got it, and I never put the bet on. So yeah, he gets ahead and makes it 2-2 at half time, Vicarage Road. I don't believe it's deserved. The team looks very, very poor. We started off okay, but to me, he looks tired already. He's given the ball away a few times. Sigurdsson's not looking great either. Holgate's looking to get forward when he can, as in like when he gets the ball, he's trying to win it and getting out of the box, kind of doing what the old John Stones, trying to get space and get us moving. Walcott and Sidibe have had good chances to keep to get balls into the box, but their passes are either too short or they're just they're read very well by the Watford defence. But Watford are kind of picking us off on the counter. It kind of looks like, okay, they're happy enough. They believe that we're not, or at least before we got the goals, they believed that we weren't going to threaten them too much and seemed to pick us off. As I said, Pereira then got the second goal for Watford, and I was just deflated. I was nearly saying, okay, F this, and I'm going to go to bed. Um, because the first goal went in, we had a lot of possession with it and doing sweet FA with it as well. And we were making it very, very easy for Watford. So anything that was coming in, like there was a lovely ball by Sidibe, kind of around the half hour mark. A lovely ball flew out right onto the left hand side to Luca Dean, and it was just so easy for Luca just to put a cross in, even though it was a pass into the box to DCL, but he hardly kicked it. There was hardly any movement on the ball, and Watford got took away with it, and that's shortly after that. That's when they got the second goal. So it's you know undeservedly so. I think we will take it this at the moment, and if it stays 2-2, I think we'll count ourselves lucky. But we'll be interested to see what happens in the second half, and I'll talk to you then at full time. Talk to you later.